Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Monday Night Live Positivity, Energy, Changes, and Miracles. We have some amazing people coming along today, and I just wanted to share with you that I have just been in Dr. Nupi's 1 year anniversary show. What a wonderful lady she is. She'll be along soon, I hope. Depends on how long her party carries on in her green room with Russ. I'm going to cut to the chase this evening because there are a number of people who want to be involved and come on and say hello to everybody. So first of all, let me introduce my co-host, the one, the only. Let's see if he lasts more than 10 seconds this evening. It's Zion. Good evening, brother.
Hi, Mr. Mart. Good evening. How are you?
I am feeling good. How are you?
Perfect. Like, I'm so excited to be here this evening. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody, depending on where you are around the world. So good to be here again on another edition of our Kudos Monday Live. Today is going to be a very exciting one. Now,
It is.
let's do something before we kick off. Okay, if you are with somebody right now, or probably you are alone, yeah, or you are with yourself or with somebody, just tell the person I love you. Or if you are by yourself, tell yourself you love yourself. Now, the reason why you should do that is because saying I love you,
I
it's
love
something,
me.
yeah.
I love you too.
Amazing. I love you too, Matt. Now, this is something
Good
people
man.
don't get to hear often. Sometimes people just need to hear that word, I love you, to make them feel safe, to make them know that they are not alone. You can say again to that person, I love you. For me, I love you. Sending love to everybody.
Thank you, brother. I'm just going to shrink you down for a second. I just want to have a quick intro of myself. So I am Matt Allen. I am founder of Kudos. Um, if you are here, probably you know who I am and what I do. If you are new and you've not had a chat with me, you really need to, because you will never understand what it is that I do unless you have a chat with me for some very serious reasons. You will even find out what these wonderful Christmas trees, the forest of them, is all about. I want to bring back Zion. He's going to introduce himself, tell you a little bit about him. Then I've got a couple of announcements. Then we'll have a little chat about this evening's subject, and then we will start to introduce people. I feel as though I look a little bit strange because I've got a new webcam. If there's any technical hitches, it's the webcam's fault, not this guy's.
All right, I'm back again. Now, it feels strange coming up on stage, going back on stage, but it's all cool. And thank you so much, Matt. That was a very great intro. All right, guys, my name is Zion Inogeru, and I'm joining in all the way from Nigeria. Yes, I have a background in accounting and finance, but I'm a man on a mission to spread positivity to every corner of the earth. I believe that with positivity, we can change humanity for good. And with this vision of spreading positivity, we are building a community of positive people all over the world, which is called Global Collaboration of Positive People. And I believe you can be part of it, because together as positive people, we can do so much more in making humanity better. So that's just a little about me. Thank you, and over to you, Matt.
Thank you, brother. Um, I just want to point something out in case you don't know. You. I don't know which side it is. No, no, you got something there. What's that?
It's
What's
the
that?
cab, it's the cab, like,
Oh, it's a cat. Sorry,
yeah.
my eyesight. I thought you'd left your comb in there or something. And yeah.
No, I didn't do that.
So first of all, before we go any further, I've got some announcements to make, and one of those involves one of my guests for this evening. We'll come to him in a moment. I mentioned Dr. Nupi a minute ago and her live stream. Hers is before ours, and hers normally starts at 8 and runs for about half an hour. She is a phenomenal lady, but people will see her again when she comes on soon, if she ever gets here. I think she's going to be one of our co-hosts that never shows up, Zion. You know, that sort of thing. Yeah. So anyway, Dr. Nupi is on a show with Russ Hedge. Russ Hedge is a dear friend of mine and a dear friend of many people out there in LinkedIn. Russ Hedge is a cancer survivor. And I was speaking to Russ earlier. Russ is going for a biopsy test this afternoon where he lives. So as much as we're about positivity, there's a number of people in the audience who believe in praying and God. There's everybody here who believes in positivity. That's why we're here, to pass on positive vibes and to encourage people to live happier, healthier, wealthier lives. Russ, my brother, our friend, please have the test done. Please come back with a wonderful result. If it's not a wonderful result, you have all of our love and support for all time, my friend.
Yeah.
On with the positivity. Russ, I love you. Since on how Zion told me to tell somebody that I love anybody better. So somebody else has joined the green room. We'll come to them in a moment. I have a wonderful friend of mine to introduce first of all. I'm just going to put this up on the screen. This is my friend, my dear brother, Freeman Beals. He's coming in the room. If anybody can read this, I can't because it's too small on my screen. But if you can read it, it talks about decreasing your stress. I'm sure Freeman is offering 10 1-hour sessions. That's not 10 to one person. That's 10 1-hour sessions, 1 hour session each for one person. I strongly recommend that you take him up on his offer. It will de-stress your life in big ways. This man is phenomenal. I want to welcome him to the stage. I just need to deal with the technical issues first of all. Again, it's not me. It's the new webcam. It's not me. Hello, Freeman.
Hey guys.
Whoa.
Thank you so
Mr.
much.
Freeman.
Long time no see.
Yeah, it's great to see both of you guys. This is dangerous having this much positivity and action on one live stream. I don't know. LinkedIn's in trouble with this happening.
I think I should turn my cap like.
Yes. I'll turn mine the other way. We'll get really confusing. There we go.
All right. Let's go.
I feel underdressed.
I feel underdressed. I
make everybody feel underdressed.
This morning.
People turn up in t-shirts and I have to ridicule them to tell them, no, you need to dress properly in future, please.
I have a collar. This counts, right? This counts for something?
Sure, that's a hood, not a collar.
You can
But
go
sure,
that.
my eyesight's bad, but I'm not stupid. Well,
I love it.
Depends who you talk to, but yeah. Freeman, quickly tell us a little bit about how you can help us all to de-stress and be more positive.
Yeah, totally. Great things. Yeah. So as you said before I hopped on here, I'm currently giving away 10 free one-on-one sessions with me to really help you reduce your stress. So stress is a massive issue in the world right now, in society. It's a huge problem, something we're all dealing with, something we all have to manage. I firmly believe that part of the issue with stress is our perception of it. So we deem stress as a negative thing, and it's not necessarily that. It's just a response our body has. Stress becomes negative when it becomes chronic stress, when it becomes long-term stress. If we look at stress as a fuel instead of a friction, it begins to change our relationship with it. Now, that doesn't mean that we don't have to still manage it and let us control it instead of it control us. And that's what my focus has always been. So a lot of what I do is working around habits, time management, positive psychology tricks, and stuff like that. One thing I will give everybody really quickly here to take away to de-stress if you're feeling really stressed in a moment and you don't want to. Maybe you're backstage and are going to come up on talk here and that makes you nervous. Maybe you're in the chat and you're feeling nervous or anxious. All you have to do is breathe in for 5 seconds, and you can all do this with me now. So breathe in through your mouth for 5 seconds, or through your nose for 5 seconds. Sorry. and then out for 8 seconds. Perfect. Now what that does, if you do that cycle a few times, what it's doing is because your out breath is longer than your in breath, you're actually increasing the space inside your chest, which is allowing your heart to actually increase in volume. What this does is it brings your blood pressure down. So it will, through sheer science, actually make you feel less stressed.
Spectacular. Well, also,
Science. This is a first for my show. So quite often, not quite often, all the time, I am not the cleverest person in the room. But I feel like a minuscule fly on a football that's about to be booted out of the world, because you just blow my mind when I talk to you about science and whatever those other words that you said, because it's all just gone over the top of me. But I'm not wearing a hat, so it's easy.
That's why I wear it. It catches all the thoughts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Are you still in a rush to get off? Because I know that you said that you.
No, actually, I had a prior arrangement that had to move our meeting, so I have some extra time. I am free for now, I suppose.
Okay. Well, when you need to go, you go. If I need you to go before, I'm going to kick you out. But
yes, by all means.
Get used to
just
me.
Give me the boot. It's fine. I understand.
Yeah, that's all right. we're familiar with this circumstance. Right. I'm going to put something up on the screen because we have our guest of honor for this evening coming up very shortly. Hopefully she's not drinking wine or anything. Put it down over. So here we go. Happy 1 year anniversary of your live show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Enjoyed being there as much as I enjoy being there every other week. Not that I'm there every week, but I try and be there as often as possible. Nupi, would you like to introduce yourself to everybody who already knows you, but I'm sure they will welcome knowing who you are once again?
Thank you, Matt. Seriously, thank you. Okay, I feel like I'm introing my own show again, actually.
It kind of is. It seems like my show, but really it's yours, especially after last week.
I take over. Yeah, I just took over, didn't I, last week? Sorry about that. Okay, so hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Nupi, aka the Glitter Practitioner, and I am a GP family physician in the UK. I am also a transformation life coach. I'm a speaker. I'm a soon-to-be published author, and doing lots of. Why are you holding your what? What is
very long? That was a long list.
Have you noticed something?
What?
Zion's disappeared.
Huh? I know. I did notice that, but I was being very professional and doing my newsreader thing and just continuing. Anyway, so yes, Matt. Anyway, I love what I do, basically. And it is, for me, my passion is empowering my patients, my clients, to truly understand their health needs from a mind, body, and soul perspective. Physical health, emotional, psychological, and spiritual health, combining a holistic understanding of health needs with the medicine and the science behind that. And when you put them together, bam, that's where the healing comes, and that's where the transformation comes. And I'm living proof of that. It's how I became a burnout warrior 12 or 13 years ago. And everything, I guess, I learned for myself, with support, with the help, that is what I created my F list with, and that is what I've shared with patients ever since, and for the last 11 years. And my approach, I guess, is very much what's the root cause? What's going on behind that presenting problem? And it's holding space, it's tuning in from here, and just allowing it's making somebody be seen, be heard. And I just, yeah, I love what I do. I love people, and it just always lights me up, as you know, which is why I'm called the glitter practitioner, because it's the sparkle of light I see when somebody is just about understanding how to keep their needs in balance and what that means. And even just, I loved, by the way, Freeman, your breathing that you showed at the beginning. That's exactly what I do with my patients, in consultations, in the NHS, which you've barely got much time, but it's probably the most important thing I can teach people. The breath, how to bring yourself from high alert mode, from triggering whatever's going on, the lizard brain, the amygdala response, the fight, flight, all of that, bringing it right down to respond mode, and just, you buy time, but you got to do the fuck off first. Fuck off, focus and breathe, and flip. So Freeman, those are my first 3 Fs of my F list. I knew you'd love it. That's why I said it. Fuck off.
I do love it. That's good.
Focus, breathe, and flip, which is perspective and flip side and automatic negative thought stuff. But the F off is, it's almost like defibbing your brain to remembering, okay, hold on, my needs matter. I am worthy. I own my needs. I will look into what I need right now because I want to, because I'm friggin' worth it. Oh yeah, Missy Elliott. Oh yeah. That's my
I love that
3.
energy. I love it.
Yeah, that's my mantra that goes with the F list.
Can I just ask, how much more wine have you got?
I have actually barely had this much. Seriously, you know I'm normal. I'm like this anyway.
I know. I'm only messing.
There you are. And it's not wine, by the way. It's fizz. I'm drinking fizz.
Oh, sorry.
Yes,
Enjoy
Mr.
your
Bond.
fizz.
Yes, Mr. Bond. Get
Are you drinking it before you go to university?
I did indeed. Yes, yes.
You're
You're looking very smart today, Matt. You look lovely, by the way. Very nice.
Then every week I dress like this.
I know you do. I'm just complimenting you.
And to be fair, the other people in the room, and you look very wonderful as well, I must say. You've dressed up to the occasion. The other 2 people, I call them people, but really they're yobs with their baseball caps and stuff.
They look fabulous. Stop it. They look amazing.
Yeah. One of them can't even sit still because he's got his hat on too tight, I think.
I like it. Put your hat
Wow.
on.
Look at that.
I don't know what you're
Put it
talking
back
about.
on. It's fine.
I just wanted to take a little serious note because this is about positivity, and we often quite have a bit of a laugh, just a little bit, a lot of smiling. But I like to put in a little bit every now and then seriousness and possibly something that can help people. And you've talked about it a bit. Freeman's talked about it a bit. And Zion, he's talked about it a lot over the weeks. The thing is that positivity comes from change. It comes from the possibilities that we need to realize in ourselves. It comes from quite often the fact that we have our own tests and our own difficulties to deal with. I'm not really into talking about mine. I don't think they're particularly relevant. But everybody has their own difficulties and their own things that they need to deal with. And really, for me, this little foursome here is about changing things within people so that then they can see the light, they can experience the lifting of stress, they can experience the wholeness of being mind and body and spirit and soul, and feeling the difference, the immense positivity, the amount of energy that grows and wells within us and becomes overloading because it's just pure magic and miracle that is the change that we make in ourselves with the help of others to realize that we don't need to be that way. We don't need to be burnt out. We don't need to be controlled and manipulated. What we need is to change. and we can change ourselves. And by changing ourselves, we can change the world. And that really is the positive message from me today.
Yes.
We have a lot of people who've joined already.
Yes.
So-
Matt, can I just add to what you just said then? Because it was
Yeah.
beautiful. Sorry. What you're talking about is human connection,
Yeah.
and hope and love and gratitude and kindness. And that is what links us all up together.
Yeah.
And that is the glitter, actually. That really, truly is the glitter.
Yeah.
And you're so right. You sometimes you need somebody else perhaps to show you this, and everybody needs it, you know.
Yeah.
Just because you might appear really positive and happy, there's shit that's going on behind the scenes as well. There's stuff that you're coming through, but as you learn, you grow, you evolve, you're passing it on to somebody else who might need that, just as I'm learning from somebody else further down the path that, like my path up for the next few steps, whatever.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say that.
Right.
And it's love. Love,
Matt, can I have
love,
something to
love.
Have at it, brother.
Right, thank you. Nupi, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, honey.
you both said made some great points there. Now the key is sometimes we being positive in ourselves is not enough. And that's the reason why you need to connect with somebody else that is positive. Because together we can do so much more. Sometimes you might be positive, but then your your strength might fail you. You might get weak, you might get discouraged. But having somebody there beside you, around you, to tell you,
Yes.
"Hey, don't worry. No matter what you're going through, I'm here for you. I'm here to support you. I'm here to encourage you." It's very important. Lucy mentioned about connection before. That's what we are building. Connect with positive people because together we can do so much more. Iron sharpening iron. A friend helps a friend. A
Yeah.
positive person helps a positive person. So you might be positive, but you might not be 100% every day. But with me having a little percentage to the one that you have, can top it up, can make you more positive, and can make you more energetic. So that's what
Yeah.
I wanted to add to it.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's okay not to be positive,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah.
It's perfectly okay that you're not okay in yourself. There is nothing wrong with that. That's normal.
Absolutely.
Nobody walks around and goes around going, "Hi, everything's great." I mean, you might do. I mean, yeah, quite a lot of the time, maybe. But my point is, to get to that, you have to go through the shit. You have to go through something to see through the other side. And that's where the hope comes in. That's where the trust comes in. It's okay to not be positive all the time or not be that positive person, but it's understanding, what can I do to change that? And
Yeah.
what can perhaps I learn from somebody else who can guide me with that? Because at the end of the day, it is down to self. That's it.
Exactly. In other words, you see, it's more like making a
Sorry.
testament, making a testament from your test and making a message from your mess. Yeah, great.
Can I go now?
Yes, please do.
You see that
Yes,
we
yes.
had this last week, didn't
I
we?
know.
The hand means I
Yes.
would like to speak.
Okay. Sorry.
Thank you. Pay attention, people. It's not a training course, it's like real life.
Hey.
So I think that it's important to realize as well that the connections that we make are very important. And it's important to not just have downstream connections or upstream connections, but it's important to connect to both. It's not about just having positive people in our lives, it's about positive impacts that we can make in each other's. Connections is not just a one-way thing. Connection is a two-way thing. What I talk about usually is social benefit networks, and almost everybody understands by now what that means. It means that everybody benefits in some way, whether you are giving to somebody or you are receiving. It's all connection, it's all being human, It's all about loving each other and giving something and taking something from the wealth of bountifulness that is out there, that is enough for all of us. Anyway, enough of the serious stuff. Let's get to the connections.
Yes,
Yes,
the after party. Come on.
Freeman, anything you wanted to add before I?
Yeah, I will add really quickly because I love the signs of things. They've done a lot of long-term studies, and one of the biggest impacts to our health, to our longevity, to our happiness is the relationships that we have. So everything you guys have said is backed up a lot by science and how important the relationships that we have are. So I do encourage everybody to really pay attention to those relationships you have. Make sure they're positive. Make sure you're giving positive as much as you can. And like you've all said, it's okay if you don't feel positive all the time. That's why we have relationships. That's why we have people to lean on. That's why we have people to talk to when we need them, so that we can get through those negative thoughts. We can get through that stress and into a much more positive and much more proactive mindset.
Thank you. Right. Let's talking about positive people. Is a head going to pop up? I think it probably is. Here is one of the most positive people that I know. She has had such a positive impact on my life. I don't know how many of you know, but I'm not even sure that Freeman knows her. Maybe he does. Everybody seems to know her because she knows everybody. Here she is, the one, the only. Who are you again?
Oh, hi!
It's always a surprise, even for us, because we don't know who's on backstage, and then this person just shows up. It's amazing. I love it.
I love
Oh
it.
my God, Lisa.
Hey, Freeman. I do know Freeman.
Yeah, we've had a chat. Yeah.
How are you supposed to connect people if you already all know each other? Can you just forget about who each other are, and then I can do what I'm supposed to do and connect you, please?
Okay.
Okay, I'll pretend I don't know her.
This is way more fun.
I love it. I love it. Hey,
you
Zion.
doing?
Good to see you.
Yeah.
I like the trend y'all got going with the hat. And I didn't even wear mine today. I tried to get dressed up because he gave me a lashing the last time. So now, even though I still have on a tank top underneath it, but
Yeah, it's the smile on your face that I can see. Nothing else matters, and that's the same with everybody here. Okay, Michelle, do you like my little forest of crisis?
I love that. It's kind of hard for me to see. I'm only 5 foot, and so there's like this banner down at the bottom, so I can't see over it. You know what I'm saying? I'm short.
Look, I'm doing this. I can see it better if I go like.
So yeah.
There's a little forest of Christmas trees there.
I love that.
I invested some of Kudos's money into the Christmas trees because I'm forever losing them. And the one that I have been using, the one that, if you remember, you and I had a chat with
I can't remember
somebody else. I can't remember her name, but we had a chat, and I showed you the Christmas tree thing, and I that one died because I wasn't looking after her. Well, I'm going to blame the missus. But it was me, really. I'm supposed to water the thing, but I never did. It had lights. I didn't think it was supposed to have water.
I feel you. I don't have a green thumb either. I did enough work inside with my kids that that's about all I can handle.
Okay. If you ever do get green thumb, I can recommend Dr. Noopy. She's a GP. She might be able to help you with that.
I love that. And congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Fancy seeing you here. Fancy seeing you here on tonight's show.
Oh, yeah. A little birdie kept me in the know about what was going on. So I'm glad to be here, though.
So cute. Thank you. Oh, it's so good to see you.
Do you know what? I say that Noopy and Zion are my co-hosts. But really, I see everybody as my co-host because I just know everybody, and they're like famous people off of LinkedIn that everybody knows. And they come in the room, and everyone goes like, "Yeah, I already know that, Matt. Thanks very much." All right.
I tell you what, last week's show was so funny. I couldn't stop giggling. Seriously, it was brilliant. Sorry.
This week's show is supposed to be better, isn't it?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Laughter does the heart good like medicine. That's
Yeah,
all I
it
can
does.
say
And
about
laughter
that.
is medicine.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Mhm.
Indeed.
Next week,
Yeah.
can you finish your show on time, and then you can get here for the pre-show amble to get into the swing of things about this week's going to be better than last week,
Okay,
please.
I'm so sorry. I actually,
Thank
as I
you.
said that, I thought,
Yeah.
that's not very
Priorities.
nice, actually, is it? I was
Come on, go.
complimenting
I think
you
it's
on
what she's
last week's
drinking over
show.
there. That's all.
No,
Yeah,
it's
I
not.
think
I
so as
swear.
well. Okay, are we ready? Next person, because you all know each other. Maybe
Yeah,
there's
okay.
somebody
I'm
that we
drinking
don't know
water.
yet.
Okay.
Who should we have?
Is-
Okay, so
Yes.
Loopy,
Yes.
this lady was not in your show. She comes to our show, not just your show, our show, all of us. Okay, she's a wonderful warrior with the pinkiest of hair. She's come
Melanie!
to say congratulations on your one. Is it 1 day show? Oh no, not 1 year show. That was it. The 1 year show.
Naughty. You're so
Come on, go.
naughty. I'm going to ignore that comment.
Here we
Hi,
go.
Melanie.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Melanie.
Hi Melanie, how are you doing?
I don't know Melanie. I haven't met,
Oh.
but I've seen her posts. I think I've commented on one of your posts before, though. But I haven't met you before, so
I you carry on talking, but I'm taking over now.
What the hell? What are you doing? You
I
can't
don't
do
know. I
that.
daren't speak. The hand of Matt is up, and I daren't speak.
Oh my goodness me!
Sorry.
You can't do that.
Melanie, please
I
meet
have
Lachelle.
joint
Lachelle, please
ownership,
meet
actually.
Melanie. I'll introduce
We're
you
gonna
in a
be
group chat
fighting
later. That's what I do. Mhm.
Sorry about
Amongst
that,
other
everybody.
things, I do much bigger things as well, by the way. I make videos, they're very small things. And then I have this huge thing about Christmas trees and Christmas trees that nobody can ever see because they're far too small. But look, I do get bigger. Look, this is the size of them. Look, it's tiny.
wow.
I'm not surprised that you can't see it.
It's at least 3 times that big.
I'm not sure, but maybe you got the wrong. They're all right for Stuart Little, maybe.
Yeah. Or
Thank you.
those tiny little people. What they're called?
Oh
Melanie.
yes,
Yeah,
Gulliver's
borrowers.
Travel, Lilliput,
Yeah.
Lilliputian.
Yeah, all the borrowers.
Oh, the borrowers. Yes, it's only because I watched Gulliver's Travel with Jack Black the other day. How sad am I? But I like it.
I've got a big one. I've got a big one.
That's
Right,
so
that-
much bigger.
Yeah. That's like for
You see this big one? You see it, Melanie? You see it?
Yeah,
And Dr.
I
Loopy, you
yeah.
see it?
what?
This one, just
Now,
here.
now,
I'm trying to point
Matt.
at it.
Matt, it's all right. Don't worry. It's okay.
I've ruined my Christmas tree set up now. Thank you
I
very
love
much.
I didn't know Matt was so touchy about his Christmas trees.
I know, neither did I.
You know
You-
what?
you-
I'm glad you brought it to the camera because I didn't think that they were that little. I thought they were,
It's all perception, you guys. It's all perception. Okay.
It is. It's much bigger off camera than what it looks on camera.
Are they
Trust me.
teeny
That's what they all say.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Teeny,
I haven't got one of them
tiny.
wide angle lens things. I just have. Yeah. Anyway, so Michelle, I feel a bit bad because last time that I had you on, literally it just all fell apart, and I didn't ridicule you, but I did mention about the wardrobe situation.
Yeah.
So I feel as though we should just give you a little intro about who you are and what you do,
Oh.
especially because Melanie doesn't know you, and then Melanie can tell you about her.
You guys are gonna love each
Okay.
other.
Well,
sorry.
I'm glad I was able to redeem myself today. So I have on a blazer. But
Very beautiful it is too.
thank you. I'm glad to be here though. I love this is really, brightening up my evening. But I am a vitality coach. I'm a mother of 15 children. And for me, a vitality coach is someone who helps you really understand what your superpower is so that you can navigate through the chaos that we all face when it comes to life. So I help you to transform that chaos into clarity and confidence with a smile. So that is a little bit about my story. I don't have the whole time. I don't want to take over the show, but that's enough of an intro. How about that?
Okay. Can I just ask, how many sessions have you had with Zion? Because his smile is just so massive that you must have like inspired him every week for the past 12 years.
You know,
Aw.
he brought me to the room. See, it's all about attraction, right? Putting
Is
it
it?
out there and bringing the people, you know. So
Okay.
I'm excited.
Aw.
I thought it was me, but obviously you didn't have any personal touch with Zion, obviously.
No, it wasn't you. No, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
well, it
No,
never is
we love
really.
you.
I think it is, but not really. No. Melanie, moving swiftly on before everybody gets into trouble again, Lachelle. Melanie, tell everybody about you, particularly Lachelle, so, and she's quiet for a minute, please.
Well, actually, I have to say happy 1 year anniversary, Matt, to you and Dr. Nuthi. Come on.
To me,
Aw.
you can
And
say it to me.
yeah.
It's only been 3 weeks, but
No,
sure.
it's not Matt. It's only me now. And
No,
Melanie.
it's not you. Come on.
No.
It's recently then.
Huh?
Okay, thank you.
Monday.
Happy 3-week anniversary to me.
Well, 3
Lucy's
weeks
been
is
at it
not
for a
that long
day.
ago, is it? If I
No.
was saying happy anniversary, that was 3 months ago, maybe. But yeah.
No, yeah, maybe. I think it just feels like a lot longer because you were one of the first people that I talked to, and so you probably feel as though, yeah, it's been forever and a day. Can we move on? Switch the channel, please. But
Actually,
anyway,
yes,
tell them
through
about you.
Melanie. Yeah, it was through Melanie I met you.
Yes, that's very true. That is very true. Okay, so I'm the founder and CEO of Rural Mental Health Matters, and I am a whole self well-being consultant. And what does that mean? That means looking at the person from the whole self perspective proactively, not reactively. So, what affects people with their physical health also affects them with their mental health, and vice versa. And we don't often get that. We often get, as Dr. Nuthi will agree, you often get treating the person with a physical illness and disregarding the mental side and how that affects them, and vice versa. So, what we're about is basically just putting people at the centre of the well-being experience and making sure that we have a particular focus on people living in rural areas and people with disabilities. Because people where they live and work shouldn't be a barrier to accessing support when they need it. But quite often there are huge challenges and barriers if people have disabilities or if they live in rural areas, or sometimes both. So it's about making sure that services are, we work with organisations and businesses, it's about making sure that what they offer to a particular region or area is equitable, basically, so that the services are visible, accessible, inclusive, available, and equitable for all, because it's not fully inclusive unless it's fully inclusive. And what I mean by that is services generally, and that's all wellbeing services generally set up in larger towns or cities, and expect people living rurally or with disabilities to magically get to them, and that's not an equitable service. So that's basically what we do.
Good
That's
girl.
amazing. That's
It is.
great.
Melanie is one of my dear friends. She helps me with a number of things, and I phone her every other week or so. Well, every other day. Well, yeah, she gets fed up and leaves her phone on answer phone.
No, we're not going to go
in
there.
England, do I need to mute you? In England, we have this thing called Tesco's. It's a bit like Walmart's. It's a massive supermarket, and you can buy cheap SIM cards if you can't afford a proper one. So Melanie's bought a cheap SIM card to put in her phone. So, and every time that I phone, the answer machine answers and says, "Hello, this is Tesco Mobile. Nobody's available to answer. If you're Matt Allen, please leave a message after the tone. Nobody's going to get back to you. Phone back in 2 days." That's pretty much the size of it, isn't it, Melanie?
No, I don't think that's quite it. I really don't. No. And
It feels that way.
no. See, Matt, what you're missing here is O2 is the network provider, okay?
Okay.
And instead of paying O2, I get it through Tesco's, half the price. So come on, that is brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That is.
Yeah.
Well done, you.
I'm with you, Melanie.
Next time, answer the phone. Anyway, moving on.
Matt's up at like 3 o'clock in the morning
Are
and
we
thinks
allowed to-
everybody else is up that early.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah,
Melanie.
I can't deal with it.
Are we allowed to say anything yet?
Oh, yes. Oh, I don't know. We might get told off by Matt.
Oh
Oh,
no,
hold on. What's going on here?
don't worry. Don't worry about that. I'll handle that.
Okay.
Julia.
As a teaser.
Yes. So yeah, Dr. Noopy and I may or may not have something to drop on Wednesday. If you look out on LinkedIn, yes. Have you got anything to add to that?
Just watch this space, is what I will say.
Something really exciting, and yeah, no one's going to want to miss this, are they? Let's be
No.
honest.
No.
It's about two people joining forces. Way
Pink haired warrior and glitter
goddess.
glitter queen, whatever you want to call me.
And
Yep.
you've decided to share it with everybody
Mhm.
here
Yeah, on your
without
show.
telling me beforehand.
No, it's an exclusive, Matt. It's an
Exactly.
An exclusive is telling me, not telling everybody else. You're the world's exclusive. You're talking to the marketing guy.
Your
That's not
rating,
an
look, your
exclusive.
ratings are gonna go up because people are like, "Hey, I gotta find out new stuff on Matt's show." So there you go.
That's the,
Yeah, I
that's the
saved
way
it.
to sell it.
I
Let's
saved
get
it.
a coach that
It's all about
teaches how to
networking.
smile.
She's
Come
my
to Matt
title.
to see what's new.
Yeah.
Yeah, see what's
I didn't even say this on my show.
No,
I say
okay. Anyway, you
It's
lot
safe.
talk too much now. Let's introduce somebody else. I'm going to see how many people we can fit on the screen and see if we can have a proper party going on, right? So, this is another friend of. Who are you again? Oh, yeah. Noopy. So, Noopy, this lady was in your thing.
yes.
Your thing. Sorry. Your 1 year anniversary show of your wonderful live audience thing.
It's my 1 year anniversary of being on LinkedIn. That's what it is.
Oh, I thought it was a 1 year anniversary of the show.
No, I started the show, I think, in June last year, but I've been on LinkedIn for a year to the day.
I feel misrepresented. I brought you on because I thought you were a seasoned professional that had like 1 year's worth of experience. Obviously not. Here's a lady that knows you anyway.
Excuse me. I
Shush,
manage.
shush,
Oh.
lady, join in.
Sorry.
If-
It's Gula. Hi.
Hey.
Hello,
I love
Gula.
your hair.
I know. Sorry, I just got out of bed.
Wow.
Fine, it's okay.
Gorgeous. Mine did not look like that last week.
Oh, really
You looked
nice
like
to
that
be
last
here. And again, congratulations. 1 year celebration, LinkedIn.
Thank you, honey.
I can't remember how long I've been. I think about 2.5 years now.
Yo, that was number one.
I love your smiles, Ion.
Whoa, thank
That's
you.
gorgeous.
The
What are
smile.
you doing?
It's all about the smile.
Amen. Love that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'll give you a little secret. So my name Gulaire
Mhm.
means she smiles.
Oh, how
Oh.
beautiful.
Love
Can you not
that.
know that? Call
Okay.
yourself a friend. I knew that.
You knew that.
I bet you didn't. I bet you did. I think you're just saying that now. I knew that all along as well.
You
Yes, so
knew
did
that.
I. Everyone knows that, Matt.
Yeah, man.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Did
Gulaire.
you know that, Michelle? I'm looking at you as if you can see me looking at you. Michelle, I'm looking at you. Did you know that Gula means, what is it?
Had no idea. And what language is that?
She's the Gulaire is Turkish,
Okay.
and
I
I'm
love
Dutch.
that.
And I'm Dutch.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
You never figured that out, did you?
No.
Yeah, you did. So I
There,
Do you
here,
know
see,
Finland?
you're giving us more new stuff we didn't know, Matt. This
Exactly.
the ratings are going up. I'm telling you.
that's it.
If you
We're
keep saying that
learning.
my ratings are going up,
Learning
you're
and
going to
growing.
plummet through the earth.
And I didn't know Gulaire. Is it Gulaire? Is that how you say it?
Well done. I like it. Gulaire.
Okay, so I haven't met Gulaire. So I've met 2 new people now. So
Yeah.
I'm excited.
This is a miracle that happens on my show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have
I put my hand up and miracles happen. I don't think that's quite true. You know Freeman?
I don't know Freeman.
No.
I have seen him a couple of times on your show.
Freeman is.
There's a lot happening in the
Can I
background.
have a glass of your wine, please? Freeman, this guy, he's a really nice young
I need
man.
to top up, Melanie.
Okay, you can't get a drink. We'll still be here.
I forgot I was saying that out loud. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Matt.
It's too early in the afternoon here for this for me.
So we need to get Sophia on. You know, Sophia 316. We need to get her on, sir, and she can tell us a little bit about her. Maybe the rest of you can have a word with her, because I've invited her a couple of times, I'm sure. In fact, I've invited many people, but nobody seems to turn up other than you lot, so we're sort of stuck with you. Next time, invite more people. Yeah, that's the point, is bring more people along. We introduce them, we get to know who they are, and then you see less of this. Trust me, it's worth doing, okay? Gulay Freeman is a lovely gentleman who, I don't know if you were here at the beginning, but he's offering 10 free sessions of an hour of de-stressing miracle science.
I don't know if I'll go that far with it, but I don't know if I want to call it. I'm going to draw the line at miracle.
I do. I can say that.
Hey, the ratings are going up on here.
You
So
are a miracle. You are a miracle.
You're our ratings queen, seriously.
Yeah, I know, that's hilarious. That's what I'm thinking.
One of you's going to have to go soon. Anyway, we'll
Hi, Julia.
I would like to say that we are all giants in relation to those trees, so we can dream big. That's what I mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that.
Need that on a shirt.
Yeah.
Talking of shirts, right? And there's a lady in the green room. I'm keeping her quiet. I'm not bringing her on yet because this lady can talk for England, even though she
Amazing. Come on.
She is the most amazing lady and very, very friendly. And Loopy, she was on your show.
I
think
know.
you know who I'm talking about.
I do.
She is lovely. But somebody mentioned shirt, and the man has dressed up, I hope, for this evening. So I'm going to introduce our next friend. He is the wonderful Annie.
Hi, Ellie.
Yeah. Wear a tie, he said. Wear a tie. No.
No.
I wore my suit earlier. I'm not going to wear a tie. I got a shirt on. Not for me.
You've got my colours on.
Yeah,
You got my
nice.
colours on. That's my brand colours. I'm honoured. Thank you very much.
Thank you. See, she likes it. It's all right, Matt. Don't die. It's all right. It's all right.
Okay.
You're
I'll
good.
just go and leave you lot to it, shall I?
Look, imagine that. Now I just strangle myself.
Yeah.
I told you about my neck, didn't I? I can't do my neck.
No. Look, this is how to do it. Let's just stick to you. What you do, and yeah. Anyway,
It doesn't work.
Is there anybody that you don't know? Any?
You look lovely.
No, I haven't met Gula yet until now. I know Freeman. I know of Freeman. I've been to his show, his lives. So I'm not sure. I'm sure I've heard him speak in some events.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I've been on your guys' positive show.
Maybe not Melanie. Yeah, so
you don't know Melanie. Lucky you. Try and find her. You get her voice. No, you
cheeky kid.
to her.
That's cheeky, isn't it? That's really cheeky.
It is.
Tell you what, Matt, I'll get a special phone, like the back phone, you know, so you can just ring me. It's just you.
Kudos
Just
phone.
direct
That'll
me.
do.
And me.
That'll do.
Well,
And
yeah.
I want some miracle song, like you find a song with miracle in the title, and I want that as my ringtone for oh, that's Matt's tune, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I promise you a miracle.
I believe
promise
in
you a
miracles.
And-
I
and-
believe in
You a
miracles.
miracle.
Okay.
I believe in miracles in you. Do, 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 do. I
Luffy,
believe
weren't
in
you off to get a
miracles.
top up?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I was using my
You're
my
practicing
blusher
for
brush.
Hold on.
karaoke.
Last week that looked different.
What's
Last
that?
week that was long and thin
You
and
talk about the
green.
flexi rods.
And
Yeah, that's a different thing,
I've
man.
not
That was a
used
whole different
those
thing,
things.
man.
it's
That
big and
was a
black and
different. It wasn't a
hairy.
brush thing, was it?
This is my blusher brush.
Yeah, it was a flex.
Flip
Last
brush.
week was a
Okay.
thing, like
Yes,
flexi thing.
yes, yes. You're right. It was.
We
Eddie.
look, we'll always remember last week, Matt, because the way we got that lashing. So
Yeah.
it's never gonna. It's been
Well,
imprinted.
The,
Okay.
the thing is that you would think that you would have learned the lesson, but obviously you have to keep on because you haven't really learned the lesson, have you? Honestly.
Well, we got the dress code right this time, right?
Well, some of you.
Freeman
It's
would like to say
better.
something.
It's better than it was
Freeman's
last
trying
week.
to come in.
Yeah. Freeman, you
Freeman.
have the blusher brush. Over to you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
How
That's
much
the
weight I reach my
microphone.
hand here.
That's the microphone.
Do you
I
know
love
what?
that.
I would laugh so much if Freeman actually had.
If I had
a
pulled
brush
a-
That would
on
be
his desk.
good.
That would have been impressive. We'll have to plan that for next
We need
week.
to do that next
Is
time.
I'll get one here and I'll just
Yes, and go.
pull it
Yes.
from the screen.
Yes.
That's the
Well,
new
I'll
thing.
tell you what, you can all
We'll
come
find a
back next
blusher.
time and you can all arrange your little things between each other, like you and Melanie did about your little announcement on the show. Thank you.
Now we're on to something. I do have to go though. As much fun as I'm having with all of you
That's
lovely
fine.
people,
Just
I
leave.
have to chat.
Don't worry about me.
It wasn't. It was the rest of the people, Matt. That I meant these. Yeah, the rest of them.
Okay. Thanks.
You're going to get
All
away,
right.
aren't you, really?
I love all of you. Thank you so much.
So
Freeman,
nice to
take
meet
care,
you.
brother.
And I'll see the
Nice
rest
to
of
meet
you guys.
you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, I've managed to get rid of one of you. So, Annie, we were
Yeah.
at you. Do you want to tell everybody? You've got 15 seconds today to tell everybody what you do. Can you do that?
And the time starts now.
I make people kings and queens online by helping them serve the customers better. So that's what I do, really. That's what I'm just doing now. So I make them rich, I make them famous by doing their marketing. That way, I can serve more customers. I mean that sincerely. It's from the best place. Yeah, they get rich, they get happier, and they pay me. What joy! What joy! And they say great things about me too. So it's an amazing thing.
Good.
As for the fact that I co-host many audio rooms doesn't matter. It really doesn't. I co-host 9 audio rooms, so I'm spreading love and joy and happiness everywhere. Outside, he'll tell you. Yeah.
I think Zion has been getting marketing from you and coaching from Lachelle, and that's what's making that smile happen.
Oh, you
Between
have
the
the
two of you,
most.
I think that's-
Exactly. I agree.
You have the most.
So tell us about it.
That's nice.
Either that or it's true what my friend Rita says. Rita did some mumisms recently on one of her posts. Rita Woods, she's a lovely lady. She did a post about mumisms, like phrases and words that mums say to their children. And one of the favorite ones was, if you pull that face and the wind changes, you'll stick
You
like
stay
it.
like that.
Yeah.
I think somebody was tickling Zion when the wind changed and he's just stuck on permanent smile mode.
Oh.
Either that
Yeah,
or he's sat on his
but
bed
Zion's always
with
happy, though, isn't it? Zion's always happy. Zion's always joyful, always.
That's good. That's good.
No matter what time of day, when he wakes up, he's joyful. When he goes to sleep, he's joyful.
In his sleep is joyful as well. In his sleep.
I
In
sleep and
his
smile.
sleep, he is dreaming of miracles from me because I don't dream. I wish I could, but I don't. And Zion dreams of miracles for me. And then he comes and chats to me and tells me about them and cheers my day up. So that's why he's smiling, because he knows that I'm happy with him all the time. Okay, so we have one spot left because Freeman dropped out because and they can't stick the pace. So we're going to introduce our last person who's in the green room at the moment. There might be more coming. Don't know. Possibly, we'll see. If anybody wants to join, can somebody? If you hands up if you've still got the link to StreamYard in your chat. Okay, so if you know any of the people with their hands up, you can quickly message them on LinkedIn and say, please link me with the StreamYard, because we have a couple of spaces. So if you want to come on and say hello and talk about some nonsense like this lot have, then feel free to message them and say, can I join the StreamYard? Anyway, whilst the people are messaging you for that, here is the last one of the people in the green room. I've kept her quiet till now, so prepare yourself. She's ready to go. Here is Amber.
Hi. Keeping me quiet?
No,
Go for it, Amber.
did you hear that?
I love the
Sorry.
collar. You brought one, and Matt, I'm wearing a sweatshirt again. Just to spite you. Just to spite you.
I like it.
I think that's what everybody does, really.
And I switched
That
out
is
of it,
terrible.
so I was in a sweatshirt to prove you wrong. Because aren't we on LinkedIn Live? Like, we can be at home, we can be in the car, we can be anywhere. If I was gardening, I could have my hat on and still hang with you.
Oh, let's not talk about hats. Anyway.
Yeah, I know. They were hats. I didn't. They didn't.
Amber, do you know everybody?
I do not know Glie. I do now, and I love her hair. I already texted her that. I
That's
love her
amazing.
hair because, well, mine it's tamed today. But I don't know Melanie, and I didn't know Freeman. Yes, Matt, your hair always looks. You always look dapper. Like you always have your hair done. You're in a suit and tie, for Pete's sake. Like, why the suit and tie? Like, breathe.
Because he's Mr. Bond. He's James Bond.
Even James Bond took his shirt off.
Zion.
Where's Zion gone?
Okay, when Zion comes back, when I put him back in the room, I want you all to literally do this, right? Because that's what Zion did to me on a voice message thing.
Okay.
Yeah, not now. He's not back yet, Melanie.
I'm practicing. I'm practicing.
I'm not with the brush, no
What is what you were doing,
Put the brush down.
I mean, Melanie.
Come on, girl. Right. So when he comes back, I'll tell you that I'm going to put him in the room, and I want you all. Right. Anyway,
and he can hear this. I mean,
Like I could hear everything you were saying backstage.
I mean, he can hear it all.
He's not backstage.
Exactly. Oh, my goodness.
Just 1 second. The person who's just joined the green room, don't you disconnect again. You stay there because you're coming on in a minute, right? Amber, is there anybody in this room other than Goulet that you don't know?
Melanie.
Melanie.
I've seen her. Like, I've seen you on a couple of. I feel like a couple of different friends have posted your stuff, and I've seen your information, but I've not actually had the chance to like check out anything that Melanie's done. And yes, I will be connecting. I already said it in the chat. Like, you missed that in the chat. I've already said I'm sending her one. Anybody I don't know, I'm sending one. Like, I connect with everybody, Matt. Really.
I'll
you know this about me. Like, Zion puts it out, hey, connect with Amber, and I got there and say, hey, connect with me. I don't care.
Okay.
It's connections. Well, I do care. What I mean is I'm not going to turn anybody down unless you say something inappropriate. The door's open.
Me say something inappropriate? I don't think that's appropriate at all.
I don't think you could say anything inappropriate.
Honestly.
Like, I mean, I've had some people say inappropriate things on LinkedIn, but not you, Matt. No, you're Mr. Gentleman.
He's a gentleman.
Yes.
Okay.
There's only one here that uses the F word.
Oh no, I use it quite a lot. I just haven't done it on LinkedIn yet.
Okay. Well,
I use the feck or the shite or the badassery,
I use
dumbass.
badass all the time.
Yeah, you name it, I use it. Like, that is, my mother hates it, but my thing is if you let that out psychologically, we are freer people, we are happier people if you vent that shit out.
Thank you.
So I've been quite a lot.
Behind it.
The hand.
You need a brush.
I'm gonna fucking swear. Don't do it until it's fucking time to, because it's early yet. So just shush with the shitty language.
Oh,
No dicks or other things, all right? Just behave. Honestly, there's no need. Behave. So there's a lovely young lady who's going to join the room now. So I want you all to not do any swearing or anything, right? Because it's getting ridiculous. And I want you all to behave.
Yes, Dad.
I don't know if any of you know her. I'm hoping that some of you do. I know her, but I've never met her and I've never talked to her. So I want you all to tell her that she needs to have a talk with me because she keeps eluding me because she doesn't want to talk to me because she's shy. Here she is, the lovely May Raju. Anybody know May?
May.
May, don't hide the camera. Hiya.
Can she hear us?
Is she on mute?
No, she's not on mute.
Does she know he's live?
did you know that?
I think, yeah, I think she's muted or something.
Do you know? Does she know that she's on?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
No.
May?
I don't think she knows she's on.
No. May, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you see me?
I think she's frozen now as well.
Yeah,
It's still moving.
must
May?
be in a rural area.
Yeah.
Oh, I think she doesn't think she's on.
Okay.
No. What
I'm
chat?
gonna take her out. So I don't want it to
Oh,
feel as though I've taken her out because I don't
Yeah.
want her to look back at this and feel as though we're talking about her when she's not here.
Yeah,
So,
I've messaged in the green room anyway.
oh, she's talking again now. Hold on.
Oh.
Let's try and add her back. Can you hear us now? We can't hear you. I don't know if you've got mute on or.
Oh, here we go.
Everybody's. Yes, yes. Cool.
We can hear you.
Yes, we can. I can hear you. I've been listening to you the whole time.
You've been listening to. We couldn't hear you, and we thought that you couldn't hear us. Does anybody else know May, or is it just me?
I don't.
I know of
I
May.
don't.
You know
This
of
is some of my events.
May is an amazing young lady from. Where are you living at the moment? In South Africa, or?
oh,
Oh,
She's
she's gone.
She's disconnected.
Such a shame.
For the last couple of weeks, on a Sunday evening, May invited me along to a Ramadan celebration with herself and a couple of friends. It's like a giant party room just in chat on LinkedIn. Very, very friendly, amazing people. Get ready 1 second. Somebody else is coming very, very soon. You know what I mean? So here he is. He's back in the room. I'll tell you about May in a second.
oh, is it Zion?
It's Zion.
Yay!
Just...
Welcome back, brother.
Mark, what did you say?
What can I say? We were all just doing our hair whilst we were waiting for you to come back. Look at Gulab. Gulab, you've got like tons of hair to move out of. Like, I work out at some gyms that should be like moving Gulab's hair out of her face. As beautiful as it is. Zion, welcome back. Are you having difficulties again?
So this is technical issue, but don't worry, I'm back.
Okay. You just sit there and look pretty. Some of them like you because you smile a lot. What can I say? So I was telling you about May. So I think you should all connect to May because she is a very wonderful young lady. She was celebrating Ramadan. I've known her for quite some time. She celebrates Ramadan. She celebrates it with her friend. I'm not even going to attempt to say his name, but she'll introduce you to many people. And they celebrate Ramadan. and they put pictures up of food, very, very yummy looking food, awesome food, drinks, desserts. You would all love it. And literally they're typing to each other in the conversation as if they're inviting their friends along to the party and come along, here's some food, get some more food for our friends. Here's our new friend, blah, blah, blah. They roll out the red carpet for people and say welcome. It's just so nice and so friendly and so genuine and so welcoming. So everybody connect to May Raju. If you can't find her, then look on my profile because she's in there, or I'll group chat you together. Okay? And when you do, tell her that she needs to talk to me because we've not talked. I don't know whether that's possibly because of her internet connection that we've figured out this evening. That might be the problem with that. But anyway, Zion, welcome back, brother.
Thank you,
Where
brother.
have you been? Did you go off for dinner or something?
Like I said before, this is technical error. But I'm back.
Okay, good. You're all taking up too much of the screen. Did anybody message any of you asking for the StreamYard link? No. Can you all just check in LinkedIn just to make sure?
Yeah, not as far as
I don't know. I tell people to turn up. I ask them to turn up.
Thank you, Lachelle.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. And Amber, I like your new profile picture on LinkedIn.
Thank you. Thank you. I took it this weekend when I went to my daughter's art show. I was dressed up, so I figured I'd better get a picture while I had makeup on. It's not very often.
Is she wearing a t-shirt or something smart?
I'll let you go have a peek and see.
It's wearing something very smart. It was my daughter's show. Like she had her senior presentation art exhibition. It was a very big deal. So we were all dressed up to support her in colors. Everybody wore green to support her. So we all had like my mother and I both wore floral that had green in it to support her. And my stepdad wore like a green shirt, and everybody wore like whatever their artist was that they were supporting. So you had like big groups of people in purple, big groups of people in yellow.
That's nice.
So the different colors, so you knew whose kid you were there to support. So
now, was this high school or college?
College.
Oh, college. Awesome. What school is that?
UNC, University of North Carolina at Pembroke. And she is she's actually next week going to be performing or actually presenting at SUNY New Potts, their art history symposium. She was elected out of like international students around the globe to present her art history paper. So
that's amazing. Congratulations. That's good stuff.
I'm a proud mama.
Love that.
I'm ready for college to be over. Like I did my college, I've done their college, and it's like, okay, fly. Hey, Matt.
Hey, Lachelle, I think as a mum of 15 kids, you should do some sort of show that would help people with some sort of guidance about children.
Oh, that would be fun. But I need that show myself.
Right?
I'm just giving you some ideas.
I'm an only child. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So every day I'm learning something new.
You're an only child.
Yeah.
That's because your parents were filled with the miracle of you, and so they didn't have any space for anybody else.
Oh, that's the sweet way. Yeah. That's sweet. Yeah.
It's just honest. So, Annie, are we going to see a tie next week or not? Nah. It's not the attitude. Are we going to see a tie on you next week?
Do you know what those t-shirts mean to me? Do you know what those t-shirts? If only you knew. Them t-shirts, they're I try, and they are special.
You know what? We need to get him a Kudos t-shirt so he can chill out a little bit for the show.
I agree.
Matt,
you put that you put that down and step away from it, please. Honestly, every week so far, there's a new toy that you bring along and you put it up in the air or whatever you do with it and pass it around and wave it and yes.
Matt, I've got my hands up.
I say it's not easy.
We have to say goodbye to Dr. Nupi. She's going for dinner.
She's hungry.
She's hungry.
You're getting hangry.
I didn't want to just leave, but I'm starvacated. And I've literally
Congratulations.
been on for ages.
Yeah.
And I wanted to, I didn't,
Congratulations.
It's all right. You can go. I'll torture everybody else. Don't worry about it.
I just wanted to say, I didn't want to just go. I just wanted to say thank you so much, Matt and Zion, for just making it really special. Thank you. And thank you to everybody else. I love you all.
Love you too.
Before you go,
You're on LinkedIn.
One person a message for all of us. Okay. So at the beginning of the show, not right away, but towards the beginning of the show, whilst you were still off doing whatever you were doing, I talked a little bit about Russ and the fact that Russ is having a test done for his
having a biopsy. Yeah.
So just for a moment, can you wish him well from all of us? Hopefully he's either watching or he can watch the replay. I think it would be wonderful for a message from you if you can.
Of course. Russ, love you to bits. Thank you so much for everything you do, not just for me, for everybody. We are all praying for you. Our thoughts are with you. And love you to bits. We all do. Sending you tons and tons and tons, a tsunami of love and glitter and healing. And we're always here for you. Thank you.
Thank you. Beautiful. It is always a pleasure to have you along.
Thanks.
Go away, enjoy your dinner. Don't worry about it. We'll get on without you. It's fine.
We can't waste away. She can't waste away. We can't have no Dr. Noopy.
I really don't think I'm wasting away, seriously. Seriously. Anyway.
Right. We'll see you next week.
Bye. Thank you so much, Matt.
Are you going or what? There we go. Right. I feel as though I cut you out a little bit, but I can't let you talk much longer either. Just at the moment, there's somebody else who's joined. This man, I think he was here on I don't know. I'd seen him a couple of times this week, to be honest. I don't know how many of you know him. If you don't know him, then we're going to introduce you. This man is an absolute celebrity.
A couple of times this week.
His own quiz show, no less. He's a new friend of mine. He is the wonderful Omar.
Ooh, how you doing, guys? Omar. How you doing? I wanted to make sure, Matt, that I was going to make it today, and I was like, if I had a meeting, I'm definitely going to come to your show because Matt was like, you're coming. I said yes. Thank you. Hi guys, how you guys doing? I'm going to say hello to about a couple of you here, Amber and how you doing, guys?
Pretty good.
Good.
Awesome. Good to see you here. I'm excited to come in and be part of this today on Happy Monday.
So tell us about your show. That you said it's a Zoom party host.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a quiz show, like Jeopardy.
I would just like to say, just because Loopy has left and you go for one, that doesn't make you the new Loopy.
I was reading his banner, man. It was in the banner.
Okay. You dressed up smart, so we'll give you that. Other than Annie, who's dressed up in a shirt halfway. But yeah, you have it.
Only you knew.
I'll just sit back and relax. I'll enjoy my Christmas feast.
We can't see them still.
The little ones.
Yeah.
Ow. Interview Omar. Come on, Lachelle, do your job.
Yeah, so tell us about your show. I'm sorry.
Absolutely. So it's like a Jeopardy style, like a quiz show, basically with categories and points, right? And I've been doing Kids Week and Adult for the past 3 years now. And I'm almost at 300, 299. So can somebody make me 300 subscribers tonight? Please.
That is sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. It's Not bad. So I'm enjoying it. I'm just uploaded the last show today, or tomorrow gonna air, and it's fun. I'm gonna also upload a couple of college episodes and specials. So it's interesting. Yeah, I'm enjoying it, and it was fun taping it.
So how long does it take you to prepare for that?
So the questions I researched for it, and it probably takes from a week to 2 weeks. It really depends, and well, because one board has about, let me see, about 30 clues, and so I have to think about it and see what's good. And for this, I do just one round, 30 minutes for one round, and we'll have two players. So,
and so, do you have sponsors that provide prizes or what?
No, it's very little, and I'm giving them from my own. It's only like $20-$30 for the kids, and and I don't do it too often. I'll do it in the springtime or in the fall. But if that gets later, maybe a sponsor would be good, and then jump up and give them. But I'll give them like $20-$30 for a kid, which is from my own, and it's I want them to basically learn and be educated, and that's the point of it. We need the kids to be learned, and so I know having them give that to them makes them want to learn more. And I have people all over, people from Turkey, people from Europe, other places too. I had a guy from Kenya participate, so it's awesome. So check it out, definitely. You might see it on my profile there, and I'll connect with all of you. A question, Matt. He has a question.
See, everybody, look, he comes on late, give him that, but this is the way that it should be. I raise my hand, the guest says, yes, Matt, you've got a question. All right? Pay attention, people.
I feel called out.
Look, there's always one that has to. So, Omar, what we're going to do is I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit now.
Absolutely.
You're going to ask each and every. Stop interrupting the hand. You're going to ask everybody a question, and they're going to see if they know the right answer. Right? So it's going to be like our own little quiz show, just right on the spot. All right.
Sounds good. Yes, I have 10 minutes, so that should be enough.
What do I win?
What do you win? We'll find out after. If you get it right, you might be getting a prize or something. Who knows? Okay, let's see here. Oh God, I have to think of something now. Let's see. Okay, I'll start with the first person here. I'm gonna start with Zion. Is that how you pronounce your name? Zion. Okay. Category is trees. I don't know. I'll make it simple. What's the name of the common Christmas tree that they use? The name of yes, that one. Well, that one right there.
Can we get?
Can you?
Can we help him?
If he gets one shot at it, and then if not, you guys can help him. So what is that name of a typical Christmas tree? Where are you at, by the way? Where are you at? What country?
Nigeria.
Oh, you're in Nigeria. Okay. I'm not sure if you know that one, but
That's all trees in Nigeria,
okay.
Really.
Give him a letter. What do you think, guys? You want to help him?
P.
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 I was going with
I
D.
thought it was E.
I was going with
thought it
D.
was E.
P.
I think we're all over the place.
So you want the answer? That pine tree. You guys were on the right. Pine tree. Yes, pine tree.
Is it? It was a pine tree.
I want a
I
prize.
would call it a fir tree.
I was going to say, I was thinking F, but I didn't dare say anything when you were all saying P. I thought, what the hell are they on about? It's a fir tree. Or if you want to be really posh,
I thought it was evergreen.
or if
Evergreen.
you want to be really posh, Norwegian spruce or whatever, isn't it?
Yeah. Again, we need to do research. Yeah.
Card. Cheap.
Not bad, not bad. Let's see. Let me see if I can think of it. I have to think of questions from mine. Let's see. Okay, how about this one? Birds. We're gonna go with Amber. Birds. Okay. This bird has a brain the size of an eye, and it's flightless. It's black and white in color and has a long neck. Amber, what do you? Ostrich, yes, you got it. Good
My
job.
dad we owned an exotic bird farm. So I had
Ah.
ostriches, exotic birds, macaws.
Nice. That's awesome. Well, we can see. Okay, so if you get it right, we'll do one-on-one, head-to-head, and then finally, the final person, and we'll see if they might get a prize. Okay, or let's go around. We're gonna pick. Let's go with Supermom. Okay. Let me think of a category. It's really tricky because I have to look at the questions. I wrote over 300 probably clues. So, okay. His birthday was just the other day. So famous authors is the category, and his birthday was yesterday, I believe. They had an ad online. He wrote books like The Ugly Duckling. He also wrote, I think it was The Little Mermaid. He did that. What's the name of the author? Supermom.
I have no idea.
I'm glad it's not me.
All right.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Looks like Matt knows it. Matt, you want to steal?
Walt Disney.
Nope. What about the Guller?
Yeah.
Guller, yes. Hans
Who is-
Christian Andersen.
Yes,
Yes.
Christian Andersen. Hans Christian Andersen. Right. Hans Christian Andersen.
Typing this in Chat GPT. That's not fair.
So that one, see, the thing is for me, when I see trivia or see something, I remember it, and it's interesting to me, so I will remember it and store it in my head. And so stuff like that, oh, I'll see this here, and I'm so interested in researching and reading about it and say, why is that? So I'm kind of like that kind of person. It doesn't matter. It could be religion. It could be anything. I'll be like, so why did they say that? Why did they think that? Why is this green? Why is that? And then I'll research it, and that makes, I'm interested in that. So, okay.
Omar,
yes.
Omar, can I take your number? Because if I'm ever on Millionaire, you're my phone a friend.
Okay, sure. Yes.
You know?
I would be
Come
glad
on.
to be on that. Yes,
You're definitely
absolutely.
100%.
Can I phone somebody other than you? Because all that I get is your flipping voicemail.
That was a good one.
I
But
don't think Matt's ever going to forgive me that he gets my voicemail. Do you think that I'm ever going to be forgiven? No, I don't think so.
You don't have to, innit?
I'm going to have to go all the way to Sunderland and beg his forgiveness.
Melanie, you will get your turn. Hold on.
Okay.
Next question. Come on.
Okay, so we did Supermom, we did Zion, we had Amber, and I'll give that one to Gular for the correct one. Then we'll have two more because I gotta run off here. Let's go with let's see. We have a girl and a guy left. Let's go with the guy with the purple shirt. I know.
Make it simple. Make it simple, Omar.
Let's. Okay, we're gonna get you a good one here. Let's see here. Category. What have I done last time? Let me see. Okay.
Can I find a friend?
If you don't know it. Okay. What was popular dances? Okay. What was the popular dance for the 1920s? I believe it started in America, if I'm not right. It starts with a C, and they used to dance it back in the 1920s. Anyway, can you guess? Yeah, then give me a clue right there, mister. Starts with a C. It's a dance in the 1920s. I believe it started in America, but I'm not sure. I have to research it. You want to guess or you want help?
Go on, Gular. Go on, Gular. Help.
Go ahead.
Do you want me to put it in the chat box?
Yeah,
you can.
Or just say it for me.
Charlton.
Yes.
There you go.
Good job.
I win.
Nice. Good job. All right, and we have Melanie here. Let's see if we can pick one for you. Okay. Let me think of a category that I did. Let's see. All right. How about famous people? Okay. Let's see. She was, or let me think. Okay. I'm not sure if you know about American history. Let me think about who. Okay. There were two sets of presidents whose son and dad were presidents, right? The most recent one is Bush and his dad. Who was the original son and father who were also presidents? I believe this was back in the early 1700s.
Oh, hold on a minute. No, hold on a minute. I'm old, but not that old.
I don't want to make it too easy, as if everybody knows George Bush and his dad.
I only know the Bush administration, obviously, clearly. But yes,
Anybody remember there was another couple, I believe, the dad and the son were, or family, or so, either son or grandson, back in the early 1700s or 1800s. I believe it was. Anybody want to guess?
Well,
not a clue.
I believe
that's
Adam.
why I get
Adam.
the easiest one, eh?
Adams.
Really?
Adams, yeah. He was like the third president, I believe him, and then he had a son or something, if I recall. That was one of the finals I had on one of the cushions. He was 40. It was like number 3 and number 7 or something. This father and son were the same. You can look it up just to make sure.
Wow.
But Adams was the other one. Yes, Matt?
I love you, Omar. You are great because you have respect and privilege for the host. You are welcome back any week.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Do you want a question for yourself too, Matt? Another one? I can't think of one. It's like, okay.
I want to be on your show.
You do? Definitely. Let's do it in the fall, or when we do it, we can do a LinkedIn one, That would be great, Do a LinkedIn one. We can think of something maybe in April or May. We'll do a LinkedIn special.
Should we give a question to Omar?
Oh,
it's my question.
Because
Give me a question.
Just a question for Omar.
Yeah.
I think Matt should do that though, as it's his show.
Sorry, Matt. Do you want me to put it in the chat?
Don't get told off again.
Stumpy, come on. Give me a capital of a country.
Mongolia.
Oh, Mongolia. That one I don't know.
Mongolia is not a capital, that's a country. Even though
Mongolia. What is Mongolia? If you say it, I heard it.
Capital of Mongolia.
That's the what was it?
Ulaanbaatar.
Oh wow, okay.
Put that one in your quiz. That is one never.
Yeah, you asked me a proper question. Never mind.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, one more.
One more for you.
Yeah. Or should I ask somebody else? Okay, let me see. Okay, which one is more of a popular? No, that one would be hard. Okay. Which one is closer to the equator? I don't have a map in front of me, so I'm guessing here. Ecuador. No, I need a map. Let me see if I can look at the map.
Ecuador is the closest.
He's not come very prepared, has he?
Center of the
equator. Let me look at a map. Okay, we'll do one more with the equator. Which country is closer to the equator of the following? Because sometimes I do have multiple choice too as well. Okay, I have the map open now. Okay, is it gonna be Colombia? Is it gonna be Venezuela? So which one crosses the equator, right? Is it Colombia, Venezuela, or Bolivia? So Bolivia, Colombia, or Venezuela? Which one crosses the equator?
I'm going to go with Colombia.
I would say Venezuela.
That's a Bolivia.
The one is Colombia. Colombia. Very close.
The reason I know that.
Very close. That one like that is hard, yeah, because you got to know.
From the center of my world.
Got a map? What did you say?
I know the answer to that
as well.
My friend Jason.
Jason
lives in Colombia, and he's the center of my world. Well, in some ways.
Yeah, and we talked about that when I was with Jason. He said I was on the equator. I think I mentioned that to him. So that's but perfect. Yeah. So that's good there. So thank you for this opportunity again.
We need to ask you one. I can ask
one more question before I jump off. Yeah.
Okay. So I like food, but I don't get to eat it very much. I like this thing very much. It is a cake, but not quite a cake. It has many layers made out of pastry. What is it called?
Sorry.
Is it tart cake or tartar or no or no? That's
Of course, no, that's not
lasagna.
Lasagna.
Lazy cake. Lazy cake. Black Forest.
Baklava.
Yeah, baklava.
Baklava. Lazy cake. Black Forest.
No.
Is it not baklava?
No, it's not baklava.
What color is it?
Croissant.
What color is it? It's pastry color, and it has cream in it. Sometimes.
Oh, creepus.
What?
Creepus? Is it a creepus? Okay. We have that in American.
Oh, I know that one in the little squarish look.
Napoleon?
Yes.
Napoleon?
Yeah, sometimes they're called Napoleons, and in French they are called Mille-Fois.
Ah, interesting. There's an ice cream Napoleon, right? It's the chocolate and the vanilla. That's always Ah, cool.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Baklava's better.
Okay,
Yeah.
you all lose. Can we vote Annie the winner? Because I'd like to send him a tie as a winner, and then he can wear a tie in the future.
Yeah.
Who's
the winner?
Be a winner.
I wear a tie next time. I just won't tie it. It'll be around my neck, but not properly.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that all right?
More scarf than a tie.
Is that all right? No, it's a tie. It's a tie. It's a tie.
It's only a tie if it's tied. That's a tie. Tiebreaker.
Well, guys, I got to jump off, but it was lovely, and hopefully we'll see you again next time again on here. Diane and Amber and and good luck all of you guys. And who else did I miss? Melanie and Supermom and Mr. Matt. We met on Sunday, me and you, right? We met on Sunday and then on Thursday. Man, 3 times this week. That's awesome. Bye.
It's good for me.
Good
Okay,
night.
bro.
Thank you, everyone. See you next time, Matt. Bye.
He's gone. Are you going to?
Yeah, I've got to go.
Yeah,
Get
it's
to
like
bed.
an hour and a half, so there's a limit to how Zion's going to come back quickly. We're going to say good evening to everybody. The guest of honor has left us anyway earlier because she's gone off to fill her little belly. So, Gula, thank you very much for coming along. It has been a pleasure. Your hair looks wonderful as usual.
See you next
Melanie,
time.
answer the phone.
Thank you.
Amber, it's been a pleasure to see you as well. Lovely as always. It's always a pleasure to see you because you are so active. It amazes me how you manage to just put together so many words because I can barely speak most of the time. Maybe that's because I don't speak so much. But anyway, Annie, yeah, let's organise a tie. You do good business. You earn people lots of money.
I wear suits I wore a suit today.
Stop getting them to pay you in joy. Get them to pay you in a tie. Yeah, that'd work. Okay, next time, a tie or a suit. Zion, next week you're going to wear your suit. Yeah. Yeah. You're going to do it. You're going to do it.
We can't wear a suit. It's wrong.
No, it's not wrong. Yeah, and
I would show up in a robe. That sounds like a good idea.
let's just give Zion a wave.
Here's me doing, yeah.
Everybody, it has been a pleasure as always. You are all welcome to come along anytime or to message me or even answer the phone if you like. It's a pleasure knowing you all. It is a pleasure. Yeah. You haven't got that in your hand when I phone, though, have you? It doesn't work when I phone. It just goes straight to your voicemail. Everybody else. Anyway, the point is, thank you very much. It has been a pleasure. I hope that it's been a reasonably good evening, even though you haven't worn a tie, Annie. You'll get there. I think the important thing for this evening is, number one, celebrating the achievements of people being positive about the good outcomes that we can generate in the world through positive possibilities and making the effort. We only get to make change by showing up and putting the effort in and making those changes happen. Secondly, I just want to reiterate what Nupi said earlier and what I said before at the very beginning of the show about Russ, because Russ is a very dear friend of mine. I really wish him the best of luck with his results for his test. The man is an absolute miracle. If you don't know him, message me and I will connect you to him. He runs Nupi's show and does so many good things about marketing and advertising and business and talks. The man is an absolute legend. Just the same as all of you, everybody is their miracle. You are the miracle. And thank you very much for supporting me. Thank you very much for coming along. Thank you all very much for being my friends. Everybody, my co-host Zion, please give him a round of applause, or at least just say well done. No, that's not a round of applause. Look, this is a round of applause.
Yeah. Sorry, Zion.
Zion, is there anything you would like to say in closing, my friend?
Yeah, I want to send my love to Mr. Rose. I know it can be a very tough time right now, but I want you to know that we love you, we appreciate you, we support you, and we will keep praying for you. And we're sending you all the love and positivity. God bless you so much. Yeah, and to everybody, our listeners, thank you for finding a time to join us. And to everyone that joined us on stage, thank you for making this a memorable one. We're looking forward to see you next week, Monday. Don't forget, it always gets better every week. So we love you. And from me and Matt,
All right.
Melanie, I'm going to phone you now, all right? You better answer the bloody phone, all right?
Yeah, all right then.
Thank you all. See you again soon.
Bye, everyone.
Good morning.
Bye, everyone. Have a good evening. Bye.